Oops. All right, next episode. Next exercise. Import and open files. And this time I'm going to pick the one that says mask. Now we're going to get into the more advanced stuff, okay? So I'm going to show in my layers that I just wanted to show you that I have 2 layers right now. So I'm actually going to go to the top layer and turn it off. So I have this, and I'm going to go to compact view so you can see it. So I have this background layer, okay? And then I also have this, okay? And I'll turn off the other one so you can see. So it's just the sky, okay? So what I want to do, okay, is I want to composite these so that it looks like they're blended together. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the sky, all right, and I'm going to put on what's called a mask, okay? And a mask, I say it looks like the Japanese flag. So it's this white box over to the side. So I've selected the sky layer, and I'm looking for the Japanese flag on the right. It's just a white square with the circle inside. And when I do that, all of a sudden it's going to make a mask. And let me show you what that looks like in the expanded view of layers. Okay, so now we see the sky thumbnail really small, and right next to it we see a white box. Okay, what that white box represents right now is that the whole layer is visible. Okay, now I'm going to show you something. I'm going to go over to my tools and I'm going to pick the gradient tool. Okay, and the gradient tool is black to white. All right, I'm going to click and drag on my canvas, okay, and notice what happened to the mask. Do you see how it's black, gray in the middle, and white? Okay, now let's take a look at this document now. Okay, so notice that as I move, I'm just drawing, painting with the mask. It's blending with the layer below it. Okay, so it's hiding some information and it's showing whatever in white. Okay. Now I just wanted to point out that it's very important that when you're working with black, white, and gray, so remember black hides, white shows, and gray is transparent. Okay. It just matters that you are painting on the mask and not on the actual document. So let me do that right now. Do you see how I just painted with color instead of on the mask? So I just wanted to point that out. Okay, so I'm almost happy with this. I just don't like this harsh line, you know, where the sky meets the background. So I'm going to take the paintbrush and I'm going to paint with black. And again, you can pick the size of the brush, the softness of the brush, right here, the opacity of the brush, and below that, you can pick some more options of the brush. Okay, so I picked the brush, and I'm just going to click and drag, and I'm just going to get rid of that harsh, you know, edge right here. And I actually, you know, I want to make it even, yeah, it's on 0 hardness. I'm going to make it bigger then. And then I'm just going to use just like the edge. And so I screwed up. So this is why you use masks. You see how much black I got in here? Okay, so I'm going to undo that, and I'm just going to tap kind of more down there. Okay, that's really interesting. Oh, you know what I did? I painted on the layer and not the mask. Okay, so I'm going to do that. And again, I did it a little bit too much. Okay, so I went way too far with the brush. Okay, and so again, I'm painting with black. It gets rid of it. If I switch with white, I can paint it again, okay, and bring it back. So that's kind of your options with the, you know, the paintbrush. And I'll go back to, I was actually pretty happy with this. And so when you have that blend, I'm going to go back to this layer. I'm going to bring back some of that gradient a little bit more. It was a little hard. Yeah, I kind of like the, yeah. I'm kind of more happy with that. So play around with, you know, what you want showing and what you want hidden. We can see that. I'm going to tap it. That's my final mask. That's kind of cool that you can tap on it and see it. And then I'm pretty happy with that. That transition, it looks kind of like it's daytime, but the night is coming or something like that. So I'm going to share. Again, I'm going to save a PSD version so that I can edit it if I needed to again. Put it in the final folder. Wait for that check mark in the upper right hand corner. It's a bigger file now that it has more than one layer. Okay, I'm going to go back and I'm going to export it one more time as a JPEG. All right, and we're ready to go to